Welcome back to week 6 of Destiny 2 Warmind. Faction rallies are now over, and this is the first time we're going back in rotation for the bosses of Escalation Protocol. So that's one full rotation down, and now the bosses will simply repeat. Will anything new pop up? Well, let's find out as we check out all of the newness of this week's reset. What's going on, Guardians? Sly here, back at home from EA Play and E3. Now, this guide might be coming out a little later than usual, but I absolutely had to get some sleep, guys, like bad. I didn't land until 2 a.m. yesterday, and then I had a 2-hour drive back to the house. And so with no sirens or jet engines to keep me up at night, I had to get a good night's sleep. More on my experience at EA Play later on, but in this video, we are of course checking out all of the new goodness that comes out with the weekly reset in Destiny 2 Warmind. So let's dive in and take a look at what's new for this week. Alright guys, so welcome back to my weekly reset guide. As always, thank you for coming back and supporting the nation. Alright, so as you can see, Dead Orbit is victorious. We will get to that in just a second, but first, let's go ahead and open up the director and take a look at all of the milestones that have reset. So let's pop it open. So starting off, we have the Nightfall, Clan XP, Call to Arms, Leviathan, this week's Flashpoints, the European Dead Zone, of course Challenges, Heroic Strikes, and then of course Celebrate with Dead Orbit. Like I said, we will get to that in just a second. Alright, so let's pop in the Crucible first and take a look. We of course have our quick play here, then we have Rumble this week, and then competitive. Next up for the Vanguard, we'll start off with the, let's do Heroic Strikes first. Let's take a peek. So, Heroic Strikes, and this week's Singe is going to be Arc Singe. Arc damage increases slightly from all sources. Now, of course, for this week's modifiers, we have one positive, one negative, and they change daily. First up, we have here is Glass. Health and shields are reduced by half, but recovery is twice as fast. And then we have Grenadier. Grenade abilities deal more damage and recharge much faster. Of course, like I said, these reset daily, and there's always one negative, one positive. So that's just going to be for today, which is Tuesday. Alright, next up, take a look at this week's Nightfall, and it's going to be the Will of Thousands Strike. So that's going to be crazy on Prestige. We'll have to see how that works out. Like I said, on normal, there's no modifiers, but you can do it as hard as you want. If you're just trying to get the, the loot for it, definitely do it on Prestige. Just put on, like, Arc Singe, use Acreus, or you can do Solar Singe with Sleeper, Arc Singe with, Darcy, and just, try to burn her down as fast as possible. Just do something like Heavyweight on there, that way you get more power ammo, and you also more power damage, more power weapon damage, and you can just simply burn through just about any strike. So definitely do that if you need to level up still. Doing Prestige is definitely the way to go. Alright, well that's it for the Vanguard Guardians. Next up, let's take a look at Raid and jump in and see what kind of challenge we have and the starting point for this week. Alright, so as you can see, our very first encounter are the Puppies of Pleasure Gardens. And for the challenge this week, it is the Gauntlet. Okay, well we are done here in orbit, so next let's go to the tower and check out all the stuff that resets over there. Alright guys, welcome to the tower. Now I've been gone like pretty much all last week, so I didn't get a chance to do any of the factions. I did it for like one day, got to like level 20 and had to leave. So I definitely missed out on the Catalyst, and I'm pretty sad about that. But Dead Orbit has won this faction rally, so let's head on over there and take a look. Now I actually went over with New Monarchy to try to get the Future War Cult. I went with Future War Cult to try to get the Sunshot Catalyst and also the Ornament. But like I said, didn't get the chance to finish it, so now I'm going to have to pay a bunch of Glimmer for this Shoddy McShotgun. Alright, well, let's jump in Dead Orbit and take a look at what he's going to say. Today we rejoice. At last this city sees the truth, our truth. We have hopes for saving them all yet. So, yes, thank you. 50k, right? Yep. Exchange it. See if it's any good. Well, good for you, Dead Orbit. You won once, and that means Future War Cult still needs to catch up, so. But I knew that was going to happen, man. Everybody wanted the Graviton, Catalyst, so pretty sure they were just going to win just by that alone. Hopefully that means every week we'll get a new one to win. Kind of spread the love around. Alright guys, well next up, let's go over to the other side of the tower. We'll take a look at the Crucible Robot, then the Gunsmith, and then finally leave it over to Eververse. Alright, Benedict, my man, let's see what you got for us this week. So, some Prestige stuff, and it looks like 2 new things. So, first up, we have the Prestige Helmet of the Emperor's Champion. Of course, I'm on my Titan, so it'll be whatever character you have. Then we have the Prestige Arms, the Prestige Chest Piece, and then we have, is this Turris? Yeah, so Turris, we have the Boots, and then the class item for the new raid, Spire of Stars. And down here at the end, we have the Sword. Still wishing they would change that out and, you know, give us access to some new weapons, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, well, if you need to complete your tourist set, or sorry, not the tourist set. You need to complete the Spire Star set, or any Leviathan Prestige pieces. Those are definitely here. Okay, so next up, we're going to head over to, let's see, where are we going again? Oh yeah, Gunsmith. We'll see if he's selling any kind of kinetic mods, and then we'll head over to Eververse and close this bad boy out. So the Gunny McGunner, let's take a peek. And nothing good. What do we have here? We have the Arc mod, then we have Void Ordnance, and then Arc Ordnance. So nothing that great. Okay, so next up, Eververse, and then we will be done. By the way, I still have yet to catch the Sony conference. I was flying the whole day for the Sony conference. I did see the spoiler about Cade, so I am kind of freaking out about what I'm going to find out. So, cannot wait to dive in for that. But anyway, let's take a look at Ellen DeGeneres over here, see what she has to say. We'll start off with the Prismatic Matrix, and let's take a look. So, up top here, we have a bunch of ornaments to start off with. Deep Pockets, which is what? Lucky Pants. Of course, I'm not on my Hunter, so it doesn't matter. After that, we have Hip Waders. Those are for the Dune Marchers. Then we have Crown Jewels for the Crown of Tempest. After that, the ship she sold last week, Shadow Trespass. And then we have Fly Chaplain, which is another speeder. Like I said, tons of freaking speeders in this game. Then 2 ghost shells over here. We have the Orca Song shell, the Open Orchid shell, Ambulance LXXX, and then Glam Toboggan, once again, another speeder. And our emote, Air Quotes, which is pretty spicy if you ask me. Okay, well, that rounds out the Matrix. Down here at the bottom, 2 more quotes. What is this? Odd Dance. That's the chicken ones for, I forget what TV show it's from. I'm terrible with names. But after that, we have Shuffle Dance. Okay, cool. Then moving on, another speeder. Look at that, the Andes PEAKHUNTER. And it probably looks the same as everything else. Yep. After that, an exotic ship, Holborn Splint, which is actually available week 1 if you had your, you know, all of your shards for the Prismatic Matrix. It doesn't look too bad, but everybody has the ship, and I mean like everybody. So not really that big of a deal to have it. It looks kind of cool. I like the way they're going with all these new like fighter style kind of ships, but yeah, like I said, it's not that rare, so no big deal. After that, another ship, Pitfall Souter E5D. Then we have the Symphonic Shell, another Ghost Shell. Moving on to the Eververse armor, we have the legs, and then after that, 2 ornaments, Heaven's Vigil for the Vigilance Wing, and then Catacombs for the Rat King. Let's take a look at what they look like. Heaven's Vigil is that weird one, right? Yeah. It looks like a League of Legends or like Warcraft kind of style. It doesn't look too bad, but not a huge fan of it. And Catacombs. By the way, I still haven't messed with it. Ever since they like disabled Rat King, I still haven't took it back out and, you know, gave it a try to see how if it's any good. Definitely need to do that sometime. Alright, respawn animations are next, guys. We have the Solar Effect, then Crucible White. On to shaders, Frumious Blue, Hake History Polish, Arctic Pearl, and then Monochromatic. Of course, we have the boons here. We have the Vanguard, Crucible, and then the Fire Team Medallion, which is probably one of the better things to buy from Eververse. Alright, Guardians, well, I think, did we get everything? I need to make a list to make sure I don't forget stuff, because every time I make this video, I always forget one thing. Even though it's minor and small, but I'm terrible with with order. But yeah, I believe that is it, guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for all my Anthem videos, my E3 video. I'm going to have that out here soon. And I need to get back into the grind of Destiny. Definitely missed it while I was out there. I probably should have brought it with me, but that would have been an extra luggage fee, which I really didn't want to pay, and have all that, lugging all that crap with me in LA would have been terrible. So yeah, that is it for me, Guardians. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of Sly Nation. You guys are the reason why I can do cool stuff like E3 and EA Play, and I remember that constantly. So thank you so much for being a part and supporting me. It is an awesome experience to be able to do stuff like this. Hopefully next year I'll grow a little bit. I can actually get some VIP access of some real hands-on stuff, not just, you know, the side shows, but actually get into E3 and go behind the scenes and actually give you guys some, like, you know, recorded stuff. I wasn't allowed to record anything from EA Play, which was a shame, but like I said, one day it'll happen. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Keep an eye out for my Anthem videos, my Division 2 videos, which there will be lots of coming out here really soon, along with Destiny 2 Forsaken. I plan on doing some more breakdown trailers for that as well. I'm really behind on videos since I was gone last week, so expect a lot of stuff and a lot of catch up. But that's it for me, Guardians. Thank you all once again. Feel free to check me out on Twitter or Facebook, Sly Nation Gaming. Take care, Guardians, and keep those eyes peeled for more videos coming out here soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all next time.